small world we live in, eh?
Yeah, especially one as small as the old generation of Inaba.
I'd say it's a mad world.
Damn it, not again.
This is quite a mad house.
Saki, how many times do I have to tell you?
I want an animal house, though.
Is this Senpai's dad?
You know what the neighbors say about you, right? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're the eldest daughter of a family who's owned this store for generations.
Just because she is doesn't mean she likes it here.
Or did you meet some guy there? Just tell me why you have to work.
She wants to move on with her life, but sadly,
I can't believe
she'll
this.
never get the chance.
It seemed like she had fun at work.
Yes.
She never said anything like this to me.
Such...
It's such an inconvenience
This
being
was how
murdered.
Senpai really saw things?
Yeah. Well, on the plus side, the dead do not poo.
No, or at least
Is this
the dead. Well, at least in this
the
case,
photo we took the
Well-
other day with the other
well,
part-timers at Junes?
you'll see.
Why is it cut up
Not,
like this?
well, not after, well, basically after you die, because basically you empty your bowels and your...
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. What I mean is that the
You
dead
have a chance to say
still have a chance to tell you how they really feel about you.
Is that Senpai's voice?
And...
I always wanted to tell Hana-chan.
Huh? Me?
your
He
love?
was a real pain in the ass.
Oh boy.
I was
Bitch!
nice to him just because he was the store manager's son. That's all.
Oh.
But he takes it completely the wrong way and gets all enthusiastic. What a dick.
Ouch.
Ah.
Pain in the
It hurts to hear from the horse's mouth, especially after
Who cares
the
about
horse
Nest
got
anyway?
taken to pasture.
Because of that store, our business is ruined. My parents hate me. The neighbors talk behind my back.
Well, to be fair, the
wish
neighbors
everything
talk
would just
behind everyone's
disappear.
back.
Because like I said,
It's a lie.
they only care about
This can't be.
themselves and not the
Senpai's
outside
not like
world.
that. It's
Oh.
so sad.
Huh?
I feel so sorry for myself. Boo-hoo.
Are we hearing double? More like we're seeing double!
I'm the one who thinks everything's a pain in the ass.
Oh dear. Yuri is hamming it up.
Two
Get the eggs.
Get the tomatoes!
Who are you? I wouldn't think that.
Does anybody got some cheese? I could use an omelet right now. Along with some peppers, too. Salt and pepper,
Screw
too.
the shopping district and Junes too. You're sick of everything, especially living out in the sticks.
Ah.
What are you saying? That's not true. You put on a good show of being carefree and happy-go-lucky because you're so terrified of being alone. The more the merrier, right? You've got to be surrounded
Oh,
by people
this
to block out
is-
the pain of isolation.
Okay, this is a little too
What's this
similar.
about checking out this world for Saki-senpai's sake?
This reminds me
I know
of...
the real reason you keep snooping.
This reminds me of Emmy from Katawa Shoujo. Shit.
Why so panicked? I thought I was just spouting bullshit. Or maybe I do know everything you're thinking.
You do.
Why's that?
And that's just not fair.
Because I am you. You just came because you thought it sounded like a good time. What else is there to do out in this shithole?
He's got a
The
point.
world inside
Yeah.
TV. Now that's exciting. You didn't have a single other reason for coming here, did you?
He had another one.
Stop! Stop it!
Slightly more dignified,
You're
but...
just trying to act like a big shot. If all went well, hey, maybe you could even be a hero! And that senpai you were so sweet on, her death was the perfect excuse.
That was the last straw.
Who are you?
But the thing is, someone like him
I already told
doesn't
you.
lie.
I'm you. Your shadow.
How can you lie
There's nothing
when you
I don't
yourself
know
are
about
representing your other self's
Screw
repressed
that. I don't know you. You can't
emotions?
be me, you son of a bitch!
Thing is, what he said, all of it, was true.
That's right! Say it again! You're not me! You're nothing like me!
On the contrary, Yosuke,
Yeah, that's right.
he is you.
Now, I'm not you anymore, see?
I just like this jazzy tune that they play.
Yeah,
and
it's
just
a different range of awakening. Minus the guitar in the beginning. Whoa.
Night.
Ah!
Someone just ordered a thing. It looks stupid.
Dead again.
The boss?
Very stupid looking, but
I am a shadow.
It can actually be a potential slight threat in
I'll
Golden,
crush
actually.
everything
Yeah.
that bores me.
Because Golden also did something also slightly annoying. They changed some of the stats a hair,
yeah,
especially resistances
and all
defense.
that. The thing is,
This one's much stronger than the last type. Be careful.
this is what happens, folks.
Whenever you feel threatened,
In the
just
TV
defend
world,
yourself.
your suppressed emotions and desires manifest into a shadow. And in fact,
if you repress them too much.
They goad you into rejecting them so that they can attempt to take your place. And by take your place, outright
Kill you!
Unfortunately for them, they never succeed. Because shadows can't exist in the human world.
Don't underestimate me.
You missed me!
Nah!
That was a waste of a power charge. Izanagi!
Now, if I believe Golden Heat actually hits harder, and the fact that Zeo doesn't do as much damage. In
What?
fact, you're actually suggested to do Zeo and Cleave.
Then again, Izanagi's magic stat was slightly lowered.
True, but his physical attack was actually upped a bit. So it actually made it a more viable option, though you're going to lose about the same amount of health either way, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. In this game, just Zeo until he starts guarding.
Don't underestimate me.
Power charge. It's recommended to guard here, but I want to just deliver as much damage as possible.
And just get this over with.
Exactly.
So, I should warn, all the bosses in this game in particular don't always have a weakness.
Yep.
In fact, none of them really do.
Other than this boss and the next one.
In Golden.
Well, in this game I meant.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, main bosses here.
Well, that was it for Shadow Yosuke.
Yeah, he died as he lived. Utterly forgettable.
Well, the Shadow was, yes. Oh, so he's to change. Izanagi has leveled up!
And learned Rakunda.
It might come to use eventually.
Yes, it might, and they'll just hound
Then,
you about
but then again, SP is rather limited at this point,
yeah, that's true.
and we don't have
because-
a reliable method of recovering SP
No, not like P3 or
or
P at all.
P3P.
Yosuke,
Yeah,
are you okay?
Though Golden does actually have plenty of alternatives for SP recovery, so that's a plus. So
Yep.
you might
The thing-
want to use more debuffs and buffs
Yeah.
in Golden.
thing is,
Not me.
it's always our job to defeat the Shadow
thing
and
came from
encourage
me, Yosuke.
its host
You
to
have
accept
to
them.
admit it, or it'll go berserk again.
You mean Berserk?
No, he means that you're still yourself,
You're still you.
no matter what your Shadow says.
Think.
It hurts to face yourself.
Then again, we must do that every single day.
I knew it wasn't lying. I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it. You're me, and I'm you. When you get down to it, all of this is me.
You just have to accept it. The strength of heart required to face oneself is a main manifest.
You have acquired the persona known as the Frog Sage.
Yosuke has faced his other self. He's obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships, the persona Jiraiya of the magician.
This is my persona.
Once again, a magician is our best friend in this game.
Yep.
We heard Senpai's voice. Wonder if that was something Senpai had been keeping deep down inside.
Well,
He was a
surprisingly,
real pain in
they
the
didn't
ass.
have a Tsunade or a
What a way to find
Orochi
out.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is so embarrassing.
to fit with the whole, how should I say, rock, paper, scissors
You were
of,
here. I don't know what would have happened.
what is it, snake,
Thanks.
snail, and frog.
No, but then again, we do have you and Yosuke being weak to each
Hey,
other.
Teddy, could Senpai have been attacked by her other
Yeah.
self here?
Jiraiya is a wind elemental persona.
I think so.
In
The
fact,
shadows here were
quite
originally
versatile in
born
many
from
different
humans.
ways.
Sometimes the fog clears.
He also gets
then
more
we all go
versatile in
berserk.
Golden to
You saw
some
what happens
extent.
next.
He
Yeah.
does lose a
Strong-willed
few
shadow draws
advantages,
others
but
to it,
not by
and the
much.
big mass of shadows kills
Minor.
the host.
But of course, he has a glaring weakness to electricity.
That's why people die when it gets foggy,
Yep.
you know.
But then again, that's what makes him and you perfect team. They complement each other.
Yosuke's pretty worn out. This world
Though,
isn't made for humans. It's not
However,
comfortable for you
we'll
here.
find it
I
something
don't
later
hear
in the
any more
game that will
voices. I think we're done with this
take
place.
this weakness away.
Let's go back.
However, Golden does not.
No, it's for the sake of game balancing.
However, they do have things to make it a little more moat. So, they did balance it out in that regard.
Hey, Teddy. You said that this place is reality for people who enter, right?
Yep.
So that shopping district and the weird room we saw before, did they exist because the ones who died entered this world and it became their reality?
Pretty much.
I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did those places form because of the people who entered this world?
You
I
might
don't
be
know.
onto something.
It's never happened before. But that's
Guess no
probably
one's
where
been
they
here.
were when the shadows attacked them.
It was the same for them?
The fog does lift here sometimes. The shadows get really violent then. I always get so scared I have to hide when it happens. I sensed people here twice before, but both of them disappeared after the fog
And they end up back in our world. Dead.
So let's get this straight. Senpai and that Yamano lady were
Most
thrown in
likely,
here, and since they couldn't get out, they wandered
Most
away.
likely carried
After
back
a
to our
while,
world via the
that
fog.
shadow thing came out. The fog cleared, it went berserk,
Though,
and it
we'll
ended up
truly get
killing
to
them.
see the way it's
Does that
really
sound
done
right?
later.
So if I'd been here
But
until the
it's not
fog
too
cleared,
hard of that's
would've
not
been in much
that
deeper
far
trouble?
fetched.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You were lucky. Sensei and me were here with you.
You're only here because of them.
Damn it. Senpai and that announcer, they were stuck here all alone. One could save them.
Honestly, they probably would have been better off if they just
Yosuke.
stayed around this area, really.
They
But
disappeared
no.
when the fog lifted.
They were too
but
curious.
They were safe before that. and
Too
no
curious
shadows attacked
and
them.
trying to find an
They
exit.
attacked us, though. Maybe
Sadly,
they're
the
keeping a
exit
close
found
eye on us.
them.
They might see people who investigate this place as enemies.
Oh?
It'll be dangerous, but we might be able to fight them. We might save people.
Oh,
Are you saying if
Just
anyone
like
else
we
gets thrown in here,
saved
we can save them
Yosuke.
before they disappear?
exactly.
Like, you guys
So
just saved me?
we can prevent more death.
It seems kind of familiar.
That seems to be the case.
Anyways,
You know, this kind of reminds me of
catch the
Chrono
one who's
Trigger.
throwing people in here and make him stop.
Except without
Yeah.
time travel.
I'm finally
Yeah,
starting to understand
but
what's going
technically
on.
we're doing the same thing by using the same method in
can
order
I
to
ask something
save
too?
it.
If shadows are born from humans,
Huh?
what was Teddy born from?
Cloth,
You don't
a
even know where
thread.
you came from? How should we know?
maybe a comb.
I know some things, mostly about this world, but I don't know anything about myself. To be honest, I never thought about it.
So you're just
until
living a
now.
life of blissful ignorance until now?
Are you serious? No wonder
Yeah.
we couldn't get a straight answer out of you.
Will you guys come back here?
Well, of course. We made a promise.
Kind of have no choice here, considering that this might actually
you would?
involve gameplay,
Well, you're the one
Yeah.
who said you weren't letting us out
rather
unless we
than
do.
us pressing the X button and moving the D-pad.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
And
I'll let
maybe
you out.
loading a
But
state.
there's one thing. I'll be waiting for you guys here.
Oh?
You need to come in from the same place every time, so we can meet up.
From the same place?
At Junette's.
You could come in from somewhere else, but then you won't end up here. You might show
Here's
up
the thought,
somewhere
though.
I couldn't get to you.
What if they bought the
Then
TV and then
you'd
still
be
dove in?
doomed. Got it?
Oof.
Well,
That
much.
would. That
all right,
could be a
can you show us the
problem.
way out?
I don't know. They say it has to be the same
One
TV.
exit coming right
Who's
up.
to say it has to be from the same location? It's just a thought. But again, they're high school students. They can't afford that kind of a television.
First, we need to make sure there aren't any employees down
Though
there.
I wouldn't doubt that Yosuke would actually have that kind of television at his house.
Okay,
Oh.
go! Swish.
Hey, stop squeezing, you little...
Whoa! Falling upwards!
Swimming through the void.
Turtle!
Hey, we're back.
Oh. Hi.
You guys came back!
How long were we in there?
Huh? Chie? Whoa, what's with that face?
What do you think, genius?
What do you think? The lifeline fucking broke. Your plan sucked.
The nerve of you guys! You are such morons!
Hey, it was his plan.
I can't believe this! You guys suck! The
He
rope
does,
got
not
cut
me.
off and I had no idea what to do. I was so
You-
worried.
Wait,
you could
worried?
went out and-
I mean, scared stiff. Damn it!
You could went out and got
I
a
hate you
burger.
both.
A
She was too depressed. She could have been broke too.
I think that might have kind of sort of been our fault. Maybe we did.
Kinda, sorta.
Let's apologize to
How
her
about
tomorrow.
definitely?
I'm completely wiped out. I'm gonna go home, soak in the shower for a while, and get some sleep.
Yeah, you do that.
I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Yeah, since you want to get all that baggage out of your system.
Well, see you in the morning.
Since you actually had someone who was willing to listen to your story, even if it was very painful.
Listen to my story.
You may not have another chance. Oh,
Oh,
Yukiko.
girl, kimono.
Totally won't be relevant.
Oh, are you surprised to see me dressed this way? My parents sent me out on an errand.
Errand, eh?
That's what they call it these days, huh?
Are you getting used to your new town?
Yeah,
and
she's
school?
actually on an errand.
I like it here.
Yeah.
It was pretty boring, but this whole TV thing,
You know nothing about.
fucking
Dang.
awesome.
But then
I've
again,
never been out of Inaba.
we have this. We're gonna get this
So, I
desire
wouldn't
to
know
want
what
to
it's like
save the
transfer to a
town.
new school. Oh, are you getting along?
Besides,
with
we
Tia?
are getting ourselves
I mean,
involved with a
I
murder
always knew her,
investigation.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a real handful.
You
That's
see,
surprising.
She's always full of energy.
A bit too much.
Chie's very supportive, you know. It's always
Chie,
hard to
Chie,
give me the
Chie.
extra push I need. We had homeroom together
Is there
last
something
year,
that
too.
we need
I
to
still
know?
remember how we cut class
Nothing worthwhile.
sometimes.
But
Oh,
the Yuri
I
slash
should get
fix.
going.
The Yuri
Just
slash
making all the
fix.
arrangements with our head chef.
No.
Fuck.
Our inn can't function without me right now.
Would have been so hot too.
I'll see you at school then.
Okay.
I'll see you then.
That evening.
Dad's late.
Oh.
Our next story is an
I told him
update
to get
in
me
our
some
ongoing
peace
report on the
tea.
bizarre murders occurring in Inaba.
Failed.
At around 7 a.m.
And
local
now
officials
they know
in
it's
Konoshi
Saki.
was found dead in Inaba's residential
Sorry,
area.
I couldn't afford it. It was only 100 yen.
Similarly to the last victim.
Wait, yeah,
And
you can
since
find
Miss Konishi
tea
was
that
the one
cheap?
who discovered that body,
Yeah,
police
peace
are
tea is only
proceeding
like
under
a
the
buck
assumption
for
that
24
this
ounces.
may be a serial murder
Wow.
case related to the death of Mayumi Yamano. The coroner's
Still.
report has established Miss Konishi's
This
time
actually
of death
supports
at
my
around
theory
1
about the
a.m.
fog
last
pushing them
night.
back to our
The
world.
body went unnoticed until this morning
See?
as a result of the heavy fog blanketing the area.
Another incident. Dad won't be
Though,
coming
how come
home
he always
tonight.
chooses telephone poles is one thing I gotta wonder.
Then again, it could be the killer doing that. I'll be here with
I'll
you,
be
Nanako.
okay. Can you help me do some stuff around the house?
Yeah, sure.
She seems to be very reliable for her age.
Amagi Inn, located upstream of Samegawa River, is the town's oldest historical landmark.
Oh boy.
It's the
Vacationers
only
are known to
landmark
travel
that actually has
surprising
relevance
distances
in
order
this
to
town.
visit its open-air, radium-rich hot
No one
springs.
cares about Jeunesse.
After the incident with Miss
Yeah,
Yamano,
because
the
Jeunesse is
manager has
everywhere.
stepped
It's
aside,
like
leaving her
Walmart.
daughter
Except
Yukiko
without
to fill her
enough
shoes.
corporate corruption. Oh,
You can't escape.
In other words, she's a manager who's still in high school.
Can't get
Now
away.
that has a nice
Oh.
ring to it. Let's see if we can interview her.
Oh,
Excuse me?
Jesus. Excuse me. I want to interest some people into some young
We've heard that you're the new
16-year-olds.
manager. Is it true you're still in high school?
Oh, well, I'm only filling in temporarily.
Someday, though.
oh,
That aside,
brother.
wow, you're looking gorgeous in that kimono.
Ugh.
You must have had a lot of male visitors.
Huh? No,
I'm gonna make a call.
Further and further off subject.
this is boring.
She
I
doesn't.
agree.
Yeah, but she doesn't know any better.
I need to do the dishes.
This is stupid.
If only
Neil
she.
Featherman.
If only she knew.
Yeah, housework sounds better anyway.
Yeah. But even more important, we can now access the menu.
Oh my God!
Ooh, if
It's an RPG.
What? I thought it was just a social sim. Yeah, they're both level 4.
Huh.
And they're both very close in terms of HP and SP values. Yeah, you need to improve your social qualities a lot before you actually get to initiate certain events and stuff. Yep. Zio, Cleave, Rakukaja, Rakunda. Yosuke skills. Garu, Bash, and Dia.
Yep.
Alright then. But yeah, I'll bet we should mention more about social qualities and stuff once we have to get to the meat of the game.
Once it actually lets us.
Yeah. See you in the next part for the beginning of... Well, beginning of a long chain of events which will lead to our next dungeon.
The beginning of everything.
Bye-bye.